Xin chao. Alright, we're gonna go check out this Fremont Street thing they've been setting up over the past month or two. He said to come back today. So today may be soft opening. We're gonna find out. Smash the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Comment if you haven't. Hitting the like button is what we really need now. It puts me on the front page. That's what we want to see. That's how I'm gonna get channel growth. So you guys have been doing a great job so far. I really appreciate it. So yeah, let's go check out this Fremont thing. Hopefully the guy wasn't wrong and I came back on the right day. Let's just hope so. We won't know until we go there. It's about a minute away. I just did a Benthon Market spree, so if you want to check that out, that'll probably be posted before this, so I'm sure you checked it out. But yeah, that's how my bread and butter was Benthon Market Street, by the way. That's where my channel grew. That's where my channel really grew, is doing market sprees. Those were my first thousands, 5,000, 10,000 viewed videos. So all right, hopefully this place is open so I can go in and film. It's right across the street here. If you ever have come here before, you would know that over here it used to be all these little food stalls, like from all over the world. And some of the food was pretty good. They had good Indian food. There was like a Dalot pizza in there. There was Korean places. And then they would do live music when you would walk in. So hopefully I didn't get soused. And he met today, like he said. It didn't look like it could be turnkey today, as he mentioned, but let's go find out. Hopefully we're not just shooting shit to shoot it. Looks pretty actually closed up to me. It was actually open yesterday. Chai. I think he meant next month. He said tomorrow though. We all heard him say tomorrow in the video. Let's see what we got. Let's check it out. Because it does not look turnkey ready today. They're still like sanding, all kinds of stuff. All right, well, that's definitely not ready today or any day soon, in my opinion. I'll continuously keep checking this out. This is now going to evolve into a walking vlog because they're doing construction in there and all kinds of stuff. There's no way that opens today. He must have mistakenly said tomorrow. So where should we walk? Let's try to walk somewhere we haven't. So let's just go this way. Yeah, but the market spree was really good. It was right on the nose at 20 minutes, and I made purchases the whole time. I bought an exceptional amount of stuff. I got Winnie a dress. Well, you check the video out if you want to see it. I'm not going to spoil it. And remember, I have a podcast every week on Patreon. It's an hour long. People seem to really be enjoying it. Around 80% of the Patreons watch the podcast, so it's the highest viewed content I put on Patreon. It's a little bit like a walking vlog, but it's more how should I say? It's more trying to find the word for it. It's more focused. You know, I usually do an outline for it, a brief outline of topics to go over, so it could maybe be open by tonight. You never know the power of Vietnamese workers until you see like this was nothing a month ago. It was still, I was checking it out on every walking vlog. They did all that inside work in there. So that thing's gonna be a Fremont Street. So it looks just like Vegas on the inside. I was able to kind of tuck in there a little bit. If you want to see that, it was on the walking vlog yesterday. Freestyle walking in Saigon. And it's towards the end. But you can see in there, and the guy told me to come back tomorrow. Maybe he means tomorrow evening, maybe today in the evening, because they could clean all that up by the end of the night. I don't see how they would be able to open though, because it looks like it's primarily a bar, but they're probably under a restaurant, guys, so restaurants are still allowed to be open right now. Restaurants and coffee shops. Everything else is pretty much closed. Well, I mean, like, you can still go to like a clothing shop like this, etc., etc. Coffee shop here. Most things you see closed are probably still closed for Tet, or they're out of business. The way you can tell a business is out of business is there's usually a bunch of these like little post-it things on the top that say different phone numbers to call to potentially rent it. Oh, here's a Thai place. Kind of cool. Warning zone 72. So that's probably just a beer place. Caution, party zone. Caution, party zone. It actually looks like a fun place to go. Might have to come and check that out. Look at that. They got the cool Japanese flag. Okay. Jinchao, we're back. Memory card got full. I wasn't paying attention. I just clicked film right after I got out of Benton. Deleted out some old things on the old SD card. So we're back running. Here's a Pho 24. You know, it's okay, but there's so many ladies that make so much better pho on the street. Find an old lady with 3 or 4 tables laying around, her pho is going to be better. I can almost promise you that. But I think I've eaten Pho 24 once. Yeah, I don't see why I would want to. I think we've walked this area before. Try to kind of walk down here. Skyzone Station. I don't think they doing so hot from the old COVID times. Well, I was hoping to shoot that Fremont thing, but you know, we didn't go as planned. Yeah, there's a lot of walking videos, I know, but you guys seem to like them and I like doing them, so. And I like walking around. It's good for my exercise and my weight loss journey that I'm going through again. If you ever go back and watch my first 2 to 3 months of videos I ever shot here, my face looks way skinnier. I'd say I'm 25-ish pounds different right now from when I was then. And the last like 8 pounds when you start to get in the 190s is when your face slims. It's like the last thing to have weight loss is the face. I've been fat and skinny, I don't even know, 5 or 6 times from my mid-20s up to now. So this time I'm gonna try to find a maintainable way to where I can just keep it off, you know. Like the one guy, the one big fat guy that lost all the weight, that's a actor. And he always booked gigs because he was big and fat. What is his name? He was just on Tom Talks though, where Tom Segura, and he explains it so well. Like anyone that's in weight loss or about fitness and stuff should check out that thing. Hold on, I'll get you the actual information instead of just talking my ass out. Ethan Suplee. So it's Tom's Talk, Ethan Suplee on YouTube. I highly recommend if you're on a weight loss journey or a fitness person and want a sustainable way of doing it. This guy seems to have figured it out. But as he points out, each person's different. Each person's body's going to react to things differently. Like, I know a lot of people can't ever do keto because they can't ever get out of keto flu. For me, keto flu lasts a long time. It lasts 2 weeks where I'm like lightheaded. But then after 2 weeks, the lightheadedness goes away and then you become super sharp. Like you become, it's like you're taking ADD pills. And that might be because I'm ADHD. So that might be an effect from it, which is great for me. You know, my response time to things goes way faster too. Like my reflexes just amp up like 50%. Like it's insane, it's awesome. So I enjoy the benefits of keto, but I don't think keto is a sustainable lifestyle. For me, 1 meal a day is much more sustainable. So I'm gonna do keto one more time, knock the weight off. Then I'm gonna do 1 meal a day with lots of protein, like lots of lean protein, like a bodybuilder. And then have some carbs too, like a rice or a potato. And then if that's sustainable for a while, along with weightlifting, I'll add in a 2nd meal a day, and then eventually a 3rd meal a day, like Ethan does. But yeah, definitely recommend that watch. I don't think I've ever seen this park before, or just not noticed it. Let's go walk over there and take a look at it. Looks like a nice little park. A couple dudes taking some naps there. Not really much to see. There's a public toilet, a tree, a couple trees. Not much to film. This is the museum. You know, I don't really want to film the museum. One, you can't film. I could probably get in there with the Sony X3000 and film, but it's like some pretty dark shit in there. Like, I recommend you go to it when you travel here, but like, there's a couple fighter jets, a couple helicopters. Another 24. That's like, they're like the McDonald's here. That's how closely on top of each other they are. Taking it to the streets. And then we'll strew the streets of Saigon tomorrow on Saturday. And I'll air that tomorrow. So we'll still have that. It's a shame that Fremont thing wasn't open. I think we want to go down this way. Yeah, let's go down this way. Couple smoke shows. Taking it to the... Everyone should be home from TET today and tomorrow. I think they're going to wait and come till tomorrow. I kind of talked about anyone from the northern province, they're randomly testing. And anyone from the actual hotspot, like that city where there's like the 700 infections, they have to quarantine for 14 days. I don't know how they're controlling that. You'd have to be honest on your declaration, I do believe. So they've amped up the fee for not declaring your health properly. It's getting pretty hefty, so like $700. So I think people are more inclined now to properly fill that out. So yeah, we're going to familiar territory here. Yes, a lot of the walking tours have been here. It's just been the way my schedule's been. You know, I've been focusing on running and editing, uploading. These things are all time consuming. So we're gonna get to a bunch of new areas next week. Don't you worry, we're gonna walk around different parts. As soon as this COVID wave's over, we're going all over Vietnam. All over, like literally all over. Everywhere. I'm gonna start going to every city that's within a 200-mile radius. I'll go to Da Nang, meet up with Rich. I'll go to Hanoi and meet up with my other buddy there. He's not a YouTuber. My buddy June. Shout out if you're watching, buddy. He's Korean American and knows Vietnamese, Korean, and American. Cool guy. He's a bit temperamental, but can't win them all. So in case you didn't know, if you're at Win Way right here, Pasture has another location right here. I'll show you. Pasture Brewing has another location, literally. This guy's like, fuck the light. Another location right over here. And a lot of people don't know it. So if you're ever just walking around on Win Way, Walking Street, you can just circle right around. That's the end of it. Come around here. Come down here. And there's a Pasture. I think there's an Izakaya as well, too, if I remember right. Izakaya is where you have yakitori. It's like a little Japanese pocket bar where they serve like meats and maybe some sushi and other little quick things. They're personally my favorite. That's where I tend to usually prefer to eat when I'm in Japan, is Izakayas. My pronunciation of Japanese is nowhere perfect, but I have a great deal of vocabulary knowledge in it. And I don't practice it enough to keep it perfect. So yeah, here's Pasture right here. You've got a Pasture right down here. If I remember right, it's down here. Yeah, it's right down here. So if you want to get a good beer, Pasture's right here. And they've got good stuff in my opinion. What is this place? Bread? Oh, it's another wine bar. Okay, so if you want wine bar, they've got you. And then Eddie's is right here. And then you've got Chuck's over here too. We might do Eddie's today. I'm not sure. It's a possibility though. I want to try the cheesesteak. And they're just opened again from being off for TET, so Doesn't look like business is popping right now, but that's to be expected. It's 4:43. So we can go around this way, actually. We were just down here the other day. It's funny. Well, I didn't expect the Fremont thing not to pan out, and I'm gonna still film. And she got a titty out. Wonder if she knew her nip was out. So, definite possibility we'll do Eddie's today as well. Do a hat trick. Both those guys got new iPhones. Not an iPhone guy. I think we all know that. And we're gonna try this ice cream place. Maybe we'll do all this weekend. This place is always, look at the business here, is always like this. Always busy. I'm probably sure it's some sort of coconut version of ice cream. I don't know that I've ever walked down here before. I need a drink. I need a beer in my belly. And we'll walk to Winway. So like this is a place for rent for sure. You can see that this is what I mean by the sign where it says for rent. Terrible location right now though. And this is a subway entrance, as you can see. You can tell by the way that this is manufactured. One of my buddy's restaurants is hidden by one of these walls. They established well before the subway construction was made, so they're weathering the storm pretty well. Can you even slide by over here? They got this all close. Charlie, I think I gotta go back. That was kind of cool to see this little nook down here though. Yeah, there's no way to fit. I'd have to be Asian to go that way. Yeah. I can go down there? I'm too fat. I won't make it. He's trying to get me to go. Let's see. Okay, yeah. Squeeze down here. Made it. I don't know what this building is next to me. Hotel? Oh, clothing store. We made it through. I would have went back if it wasn't for the security guard. Because it looked narrow. Fat guy problems. Ideally, you know, I want to hit my target weight of 190, and then the slimmest I've ever been is about 181 pounds. I would like to get down to like 180 and then start building muscle mass. And the problem with keto is you lose a lot of muscle weight too. So like Ethan explains that again on that podcast. I highly recommend you watch. Dude, I never even knew this would take you down over here. Holy shit. I just got learned, son. Okay, so if you're on Winway Walking Street and you want to get to Eddie's, Pastures, Chalks very quickly, this hidden little nook that you didn't even know you could take will take you down there. So by the Chanel store, you learn something new every day. Pop on down there, and Bob's your uncle. Let's get a beer. I really need a beer. I've drank like, I don't even know, 2 gallons of water. My process when I wake up is to read the news for an hour to 2 hours and drink glass after glass after glass after glass of water. Usually 8 to 12 glasses of water, just in that morning part. Depends on what time I go to sleep. I've been going to sleep super late, like 2 or 3 a.m. because I've not been getting drunk before I go to sleep. So I gotta stay up longer to go to sleep on like my natural. Again, I want to change that too. I would like to go to bed at around 11. But if I go to bed at 11 and I'm, you know, I'll toss and turn for like an hour, 2 hours. So I might as well just do something while that is happening. But yeah, let's get a beer and then chill out on Winway. Maybe try to interview someone out here. Interview some kids, do some reverse interviewing. All the kids are off from school till the end of the month. I think I'm almost positive I've already gone over that. Here's my bike, MT-15. Still super happy about that purchase. I think I talked about in another video when he wants to get a Grom, but I don't know. we're gonna check them out. See if she likes it. Maybe rent one for a day. There's another MT-15 up here. They're everywhere. Looks like an older model. Maybe the ones that came before it. We're gonna get a red horse. Red horse. Red horse. That's the all black one. I'm really glad I didn't get the all black one. It doesn't weather well under the sun and stuff like that. And it doesn't look as clean. MT-15 squad. He takes decent care of it. Let's get a horse. Horse cam. I haven't had too much beer this week, actually. Maybe 2 or 3. I've been drinking Cervas 12-year aged scotch. I've been starting to get into scotch pretty heavy.
Anything else, sir?
Come on in.
Thank you.
Let's see. We got a little bit of battery left. We'll squeeze out what we can squeeze out here. Definitely gonna sit down and have a refreshing red horse. I hope you guys enjoyed the walking vlog, you know. I know we're kind of walking in the same area, but pretty cool that we discovered you can get to Eddie's and all those places pretty quick. And if you keep walking along that line that we were, you can get to Logic Pizza as well. So, lots of good restaurants there that are suffering from the subway construction because their business is blocked. I know this is not going to look good for me looking fat. Not going to help at all. Pretty good on not smoking too. I'll have some cigarettes if I'm like really out and drinking, but like vaping, I've been off cigarettes for I don't even know 3 months now. I'll smoke when I'm at Winnie's family's house too. Not for the first like 3 hours, but once you start getting drunk, like Bob just feeds them to me, and it's like rude to not accept. So, but for the most, I'm 99.8% Julie. Oh, let's try this beer. Ah, Red Horse is delicious. Let me flip this around. There's actually a lot of people out here right now. I think we're gonna review Eddie's tonight. I'll drag the whole ball and chain over there. Just kidding. My lovely fiance. For all you woke people out there in white nights. Alright guys, that is the video. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you on the next one. Peace out.